The military significance of Diego Garcia creates a fundamental tension at the heart of the Chagossian struggle. After 5 decades of exile, the community faces a complex question. Does the 2024 agreement between the UK and Mauritius finally open a path home, or does it simply formalize their continued displacement under new legal terms? The agreement transfers sovereignty of the Chagos Archipelago to Mauritius, while maintaining the American military presence through a 99-year lease arrangement. Despite this diplomatic breakthrough, the agreement contains a critical limitation. It specifically excludes Diego Garcia from any resettlement plans. This exclusion creates a painful irony for the Chagossians. Their primary population center and largest island remains off-limits, while return is theoretically possible only to the smaller, less developed outer islands. The agreement mentions a resettlement and visitation program for Chagossians, but provides few specific details about implementation, funding, or timeline. This vagueness raises questions about whether meaningful return will ever become reality. The practical challenges of return to the outer islands are formidable. British Indian Ocean Territory Administration feasibility studies have identified infrastructure needs costing millions of pounds. Decades of abandonment have left most structures in ruins. Former plantation buildings, homes, churches, and community centers have crumbled under tropical conditions without maintenance. Any resettlement would require building essentially everything from scratch: housing, water systems, electricity generation, medical facilities, schools, and transportation infrastructure. The financial commitment necessary for such development remains unclear in the agreement. Employment presents another significant obstacle. The coconut plantations that once provided livelihoods no longer exist. Fishing opportunities remain, but would require modern equipment and connections to markets. Tourism offers potential, but would demand substantial investment in accommodation and transportation links. Without clear economic foundations, any resettlement risks creating isolated communities dependent on external support rather than self-sufficient populations. The advancing age of the original displaced population adds urgency to resolving these questions. Many who experienced the forced removals firsthand have already died in exile. With each passing year, fewer Chagossians remain who personally remember life on the islands before displacement. For these elders, return represents the restoration of a stolen identity and the possibility of dying on ancestral land. Their testimonies carry powerful emotional weight in community discussions about the future. The approximately 10,000 Chagossians now scattered across Mauritius, Seychelles, and the United Kingdom include many born in exile who have never set foot on the islands. Their connection to Chagos exists through family stories rather than direct experience. For this younger generation, priorities often center on improved living standards, education opportunities, and career prospects. Many have built lives in their countries of residence, with education, employment, and social connections that would be difficult to abandon. This generational perspective creates competing visions for justice. In 2002, the British government granted citizenship to Chagossians born between 1969 and 1983, allowing hundreds to relocate to the UK. However, this migration has created new challenges, with many reporting experiences of racism and difficulties affording visa fees to bring family members. Some younger community members see greater value in expanded citizenship rights and compensation than in physical return to islands they've never known.